Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for your cat's happiness, but often gets overlooked. We spend so much time and money picking out the perfect toys, the tastiest food, and the comfiest beds, but what if I told you that one of the most important things you can give your cat isn't a toy at all? It's territory, specifically, vertical territory. You might think of a cat tree as just another piece of furniture, a fun little luxury for your furry friend. But in the mind of a cat, high places are prime real estate. They are not just for playing, they are fundamental to their sense of security, confidence, and overall well-being. Today, we're going to explore why giving your cat vertical space is as essential as giving them food and water, and how you can transform your home into a feline paradise. So, why is height so important to cats? To understand this, we need to look back at their evolutionary history. Domestic cats are descendants of the African wildcat, a small predator that was also prey. This dual role of hunter and hunted is hardwired into your fluffy companion's DNA. Being high up offered a huge strategic advantage. From a high perch, a cat could survey its territory for potential prey, like mice or birds, without being easily seen. At the same time, it provided a safe retreat from larger predators on the ground. A high spot was a place of safety, control, and power. Even though your cat lives a pampered life indoors, free from the dangers of the wild, these ancient instincts are still incredibly strong. When your cat climbs to the top of the bookshelf or surveys the living room from a high cat tower, they aren't just being nosy. They are tapping into that deep-seated need to feel safe and in control of their environment. From up high, they can see everything that's happening, who's coming and going, where the dog is, what you're up to, all from a secure vantage point. This ability to observe without being in the middle of the action is a massive stress reliever for them. This brings us to a really important point: vertical space and stress reduction. Cats are subtle creatures. They often don't show stress in obvious ways like a dog might. Instead, it can manifest as overgrooming, hiding, or even unwanted behaviors like scratching furniture or urinating outside the litter box. A common trigger for this stress is a feeling of insecurity or a lack of control over their environment. Imagine living in a world where giants roam around. That's kind of what it's like for a cat in a human home. Having a place to escape mid-cleat to get above all the foot traffic and commotion is not a luxury. It's a necessity. It's their safe room. When your cat feels anxious or overwhelmed, whether it's by a visitor, a loud noise, or another pet, having a high perch to retreat to gives them an immediate sense of relief. They can calm down and observe from a distance until they feel safe enough to re-engage. Without these vertical escape routes, a cat can feel trapped and perpetually on edge, leading to chronic stress. Vertical territory is also a huge confidence booster. You might have heard of the elevator butt pose, where a cat raises its rear end when you pet it near the base of its tail. This is a sign of a confident, happy cat. Well, providing vertical space is like giving them an emotional elevator, but all day long. When a cat can access and control the high ground, it reinforces their confidence. They feel like the king or queen of their castle. This is especially important in multi-cat households. In a home with more than one cat, resources are everything. And I'm not just talking about food bowls. Territory is one of the most valuable resources. Cats don't naturally think in terms of sharing. They establish hierarchies and individual territories. By only providing horizontal space, the floor, you're essentially forcing them to compete for the same limited area. This can lead to tension, conflict, and bullying. One cat might block another's access to the food bowl or the litter box, creating a lot of stress. But when you add verticality, you completely change the game. You're not just adding a few square feet of space. You're multiplying the available territory. Suddenly, cats don't have to share the same level. One cat can be on top of the cat tree, another on a window perch, and a third on a wall shelf. They can exist peacefully in the same room without being in each other's personal space. This three-dimensional approach to territory diffuses tension and allows for a much more harmonious social structure. The high-ranking cat might claim the highest perch, but there's still plenty of desirable real estate for the others. It's the feline equivalent of everyone getting their own room. So, what does good vertical territory look like? It's more than just plopping a single wobbly cat tree in the corner. You need to think like a cat. The best vertical spaces are stable, accessible, and located in socially significant areas of your home. A cat tree in a forgotten guest room won't get much use. They want to be where the action is, where the family hangs out. Place cat trees, perches, and shelves in the living room or your home office. A window perch is pure gold. It's a cat TV that provides endless entertainment. They can watch birds, squirrels, and people promo satisfying their predatory instincts in a safe way. When choosing a cat tree, look for stability. If it wobbles, your cat won't trust it. It should have multiple levels, and ideally a mix of perches for lounging and sisal-wrapped posts for scratching. Scratching is another territorial behavior, so combining a scratching surface with a high perch is a double win. But you don't have to stop at cat trees. Think creatively. You can use your existing furniture, clear off the top of a sturdy bookshelf or a cabinet. Just make sure the path up is safe and easy for them to navigate. You can place a stool or a smaller piece of furniture nearby to create a staircase. One of the best ways to maximize vertical space, especially in smaller homes, is with wall-mounted cat shelves and bridges. This is where you can really build a cat superhighway. These shelves allow your cat to travel around the perimeter of a room without ever touching the floor. This is bliss for a cat. It gives them tatsake ultimate control and an amazing way to exercise and explore. You can create a circuit that leads from a shelf, across a bridge, to a window perch, and then down onto a cat tree. It becomes an enriching, interactive jungle gym that stimulates them both mentally and physically. When setting up your cat highway, make sure the shelves are securely anchored to the wall and spaced appropriately for your cat to jump between them safely. You can cover them with carpet remnants or a non-slip material for better grip. The goal is to create a seamless path that they feel confident navigating. The positive changes you'll see from implementing these ideas can be remarkable. A shy, fearful cat might start to come out of its shell, gaining the confidence to observe the household from a safe height. In a multi-cat home, you might notice a dramatic reduction in squabbles and hissing. That cat who was scratching your sofa might redirect that behavior to the new, tall scratching post you've provided. You're not just stopping a bad behavior, you're fulfilling a deep-seated natural need. Remember, a bored cat is often a destructive cat. Vertical spaces provide constant mental and physical stimulation. The act of climbing, jumping, and balancing is great exercise, helping to keep your cat fit and agile, which is especially important for indoor cats. So, this week, I challenge you to look at your home through your cat's eyes. Where are the high places? Are they accessible? Are they safe? Could you add a shelf here, or a taller cat tree there? You don't have to spend a fortune. It can be as simple as clearing off the top of a bookcase and adding a cozy blanket. Start small and observe what your cat prefers. Every little bit of vertical territory you add is a massive investment in your cat's happiness and mental health. You're not just decorating your home, you're enriching a life. You are giving them the gift of security, confidence, and a world that's built just for them. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this gives you some new ideas for making your home an even better place for your feline family members. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What kind of vertical spaces do your cats love? Share your setups and ideas. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.